Hey, what's up guys? Sports Card Gamble here. So today we're back with another PSA send-off reveal video. Again, had to do a quick rush to get as many orders in as I could, at least that I had the cards for before the price hike. Did get this in before that. So this is a 55 card order. Cost on this was $852 and some change. That is at the $15 cost for ultra modern stuff. That has since been raised to $25. So a big difference there. Glad to get this in, and let's go and hop right into this one. So first up, we have a 2018-19 National Treasures. This is a Jason Tatum Game Gear. Sticker auto out of 99. Napkin patch. Just a nice card though. This was kind of my... I don't normally buy cards like this, the higher stuff. I mean, this is not really high end, but hopefully I can get a 9 on it. I kind of do wish I would have bought a vertical one and maybe found an on-card one. I do like the look of this card. It's a very nice card. So next up, we have this Dwayne Wade. This is 18-19 Prism. This is the Pink Ice. Another Dwayne Wade. Red, white, and blue, same year Prism. Same thing, this is a green Prism. Get cheap cards that, you know, getting a PSA 10 on them really helps the value, and just easy to get into them cheap, and, you know, if it doesn't work out, you know, you're not really losing any money. Which is kind of my whole strategy with sending in parallels and stuff like that. Here is the Peyton Manning. This is a Will to Win. This is the Mosaic version. This is 2020 Panini Mosaic. So first year from Mosaic. Pretty low end parallel here. Really hoping to get a 10 there. A 9 isn't going to do you that well. Alright, so here's a Patrick Mahomes Touchdown Masters. Obviously we all know about Mahomes. Great start to the career. Definitely popular insert. I really like these. I like him in the basketball as well. So definitely wanted to try to get a 10 on one of these. We have a few of these Brady's, same thing here. Touchdown Masters. These are the Mosaic ones, just the base, I guess, silver Mosaic, maybe that's what they're called. But hopefully we can get 110 out of these. Feel like they grade everything pretty darn tough. And here is the Tom Brady. This is the green Touchdown Masters. More Mosaic. Here we have a Randy Moss Old School. This is a card where I was like, you know, I probably shouldn't send in, but I went to like try to sell it raw, and it was not selling for any money at all. So I was like, well, it looks really good. I'm gonna at least try to get a little bit more value. And it's just kind of like a fun thing to do. You want to see if you can get a 10 on stuff where you think it should get one. It's kind of like a game. So, and obviously if you do, you know, it's gonna increase the value. I mean, even in just the PSA holder, it's gotta help some. Again, LaDainian Tomlinson, just Hall of Famers here. Cool inserts and a parallel of the inserts. You know, I like those ingredients in a nice card. Here's a PJ Washington, a guy that's never gonna have a huge amount of value, but if you actually watch them play, I mean, he's pretty good player, and I like him out there. I mean, I think he plays well, and he's a hustler. But yeah, his cards are never going to be crazy value, but, you know, hopefully get a... I did pull a lot of this card when I opened up Prism, so I'm going to try to get a 10 on that. Keldon Johnson here. So this is just the base Donruss. Another guy. He looks really young there. Another guy that's you know, has been playing decent on a Spurs team that's still trying to find their way after, you know, the Tim Duncan years and Kawhi and stuff. So we'll see what happens there. Kind of a low-end card. It's kind of right on the line, especially now with the price hikes. I probably would not send a card like that in. I mean, even this, I'm not sure the value of these. I'm sure I'll put it on the screen here, but we'll have to reevaluate what we're sending in with these new price hikes. So here's the Prism rookie, Keldon Johnson, 1920. Here is a couple Cam Reddish, 1920 Prism base rookies. Here is probably my favorite looking rookie cards, the clean optic. And the cards are just so high quality. Like, those corners are never dinged for the most part on optic. Whereas Prism, you see that sometimes on the back a little bit. But actually, 1920 was pretty good. You see that more on like 15, 16 and some of the older ones. But optic is just so clean that really the only thing you worry about is the centering. And the surface sometimes on like the hollows and stuff. Overall, very clean cards. So here's some Rui Hachimuras. 2 of those. I pulled a ton of him. This is probably maybe the best player out of Prism that I pulled the most rookie cards of. Like, I always pulled Hachimura. And they were all pretty good, honestly. I mean, the centering was pretty good on all those. Here's a Jordan Poole. Another guy that hasn't really had a chance, but we'll see. It is Prism. It is his rookie on a popular team. Green parallel. I think the card looks good. And it's just very well centered and stuff. A little bit off on the back there, but we'll see. Sekou, another guy with You know, a lot of potential. We'll see what happens here. Optic, very clean. Gotta love Optic. Tyler Hero, obviously his value's taken a dip from the whole playoff run and everything like that. But we'll see. You know, I still believe in the player. They do rely on him a lot. You know, we'll see what happens. Pretty clean card here. This is just the base Donruss. Here's a John Morant My House. Nice insert here. These are popular inserts. Nice looking inserts. This is just the base. Still looks pretty clean though. Another John Morant. This is a Panini Contenders draft class. This is the cracked ice version, so out of 25. Very short printed on this. Not the best set you want this in. I mean, a Prism would be insane, but Contenders, great looking card. I mean, I like the look of that card. Contenders just doesn't have the same value as a Optic or a Prism, in my opinion. I mean, the autos are good, but all the other stuff is not really valuable. I believe this has a corner somewhere, but I'll probably get a 9 on that. RJ Barrett, Hoops. I've had a pretty good look on all the Hoops 1920 cards I've sent in, so very clean looking card there. Knicks are actually like in the playoff run. I think they're like in the middle of the pack in the East right now, so that's very surprising. So we'll see if that how it ends up. Nice card there. And here's the Tyler Hero 1920 Hoops rookie. Here's a Tyler Hero. This is Prism draft picks. Nice blue parallel. I do like the look of these blues. These were the Blaster box exclusive parallels. I got the Kentucky there. He always looks so much older in these Prism draft pictures. I don't know, like compared to this, he just looks like 10. Like he looks like he's like 38 years old or something there. With all due respect, but just saying. So here's a KPJ. This is the Prism rookie. We'll see what happens with him. I know he's traded off the Cavs now, but we'll see. Here we have a Darius Garland base Prism rookie. Very well centered on this. You know, it is a base Prism. We'll see what happens. Nice to get these in before the price hike, because I just, like I said, I don't know if I would be sending that stuff in now. A lot of the stuff, really. I mean, here is a Anthony Davis. I mean, you really kind of got to stick with the Hall of Famers and stuff. All right, so here's a 1819 Ruby Wave Panini Prism Anthony Davis parallel. Here's LeBron James Express Lane 1819 Optic. This is a purple parallel. Nice look on that card. Optic always has pretty cool inserts. Donruss too. I mean, here's a Kyrie Irving. I do like purple on cards too. This is a 1819 Panini Prism mosaic, so when it was still part of the Prism family. These are out of 49. Nice card there. I do like the Celtics green with that purple. I think it's a nice look. Here is a Kawhi Leonard. This is 1920 mosaic. This is the mosaic parallel. Here is a Charles Barkley Silver Prism, Hall of Famer here. Still very relevant in the NBA community. All right, here's another LeBron James base. I've sent a few of these in. Really hope to get 10s on these. You do not want to get 9s as much. Nice card here. Definitely want a 10. Here is a Luka Doncic. This is 1920 mosaic. This is the reactive orange parallels. Not a big fan of the shot that they gave him for 1920 mosaic. He just, I don't know, I just don't think it's the most flattering picture of him, but it is Luka Doncic, and you know, he's cooled off some, but he's still very popular in the hobby, and you know, he's a superstar. So 1819, this is a great looking card. I always have liked the whole Miami Vice type kind of theme here, but winter stays. I mean, look at the shine on that thing. You get that in a PSA 10 holder, that'll look nice. I think it would probably be tough. These hollow cards tend to get 9s a lot, but LeBron James, I do like how it's kind of like the cursive, kind of looks like a auto. Just the whole card looks really nice to me. Here we have a Jason Tatum. This is 1920 Panini Select. This is the white Prism. These are numbered to 149. All the Tatum Select cards I bought were always like a little off center. This was kind of the best one, but still a little bit. We'll see how they grade that. But yeah, it's a nice card. I kind of like a white parallel, honestly. It looks pretty cool, and you just don't see that color as much. It's always like some crazy colors and stuff. So here's a Karl Malone. This is a 1819 Silver Prism. Again, this is kind of a card I would probably not send in for 25 bucks. For 15, I think it's kind of cutting it. I feel like you would maybe just wait till 1819 fell down into the lower price. But again, that lower price is now $8 higher with the new raise. So there's really, I just don't know. I mean, like I said, it's a risk. I would recommend not sending this card in unless you're absolutely sure you're going to get a PSA 10 and just wait for the future. I mean, because obviously Karl Malone's not playing anymore. You know, not much is going to change for him. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's a pretty respected player. Had some good years with John Stockton. So here's a Klay Thompson. Hoping he comes back strong, and you know, they could definitely use him coming back. Here's the Hyper Prism. These are a little bit more, you know, rarer than the silvers. 1819. But this card just looked really sharp, so hoping to get a 10 on there. LeBron James, 1920 Mosaic Reactive Orange parallels. Pretty cool looking card. Nice action shot there with the big dunk. junk. So hoping to get a 10 on that. We'll see though. This card, I've just always liked it. Like I've pulled it out and been like, okay, let's sell this card now. But I mean, this is just the type of stuff that I'll want in like 10 years, you know? It's my stuff, Prism, color stuff, inserts, Prism, Hall of Famers, all that stuff. So I was just like, well, look, I'll just put it back in the box. And I pulled it back out, and it looks like it can potentially get a 10 on this one. For some reason, it's not the best action shot, but I just like the look of the card. I don't know why. The shot and everything, it looks cool. This kind of looks like some Star Wars stuff to me, and just like his retro outfit. I don't know, it just kind of all goes well together. So that's just my opinion. So here is these fireworks with the hyper. I think that's a cool looking card. I had a Giannis one that I did get a PSA 10 on, but I sold. Kind of want that back. But just, I love the look of that card. Like, that's just really cool. I don't know, pretty cool card. I like the idea. Fireworks is always a pretty cool insert in Prism. Here is just kind of a bland Giannis green Prism 1920. The PSA has been wildly consistent, in my opinion, with how they grade 1920 Prism. I see some really bad ones get 10s, and some ones that I never expected to get anything less than a 10 on. So I mean, that's just my opinion, but I just feel like you never know. I don't know. It's gonna be a 9 or a 10 unless there's just some deep scratch or some crease hidden somewhere, but we'll see. So here we got Kobe Bryant, the legend here. This is the blue Prism out of 199. I mean, I do remember I purchased this card like a week before he passed away. It's just crazy thinking about that he's gone. It's a great card here. The blue Prisms, pretty popular parallel, serial numbered. These superstar guys do really well. I think it had some white on a corner somewhere. Probably get a 9, but definitely a card I wouldn't mind having in a 9. So here's a low-end one. Definitely wouldn't be sending this in for $25 and $15 kind of right on the line, but looks super sharp, so hoping it has a pretty high chance for a 10. Devin Booker, do like the player a lot. Here we have another dominance one. This one looks a tad bit off center, but not too bad. Kevin Durant, again, just like that font there. I like it, the silver. This is just my type of cards I like. So here's a splash insert. This is the purple parallel. Nice card. Like I said, Optic has pretty cool inserts. Just an awesome looking card. I feel like in 10 years, people are going to want to come back and be like, oh, look at those splash ones. Those look pretty cool. Would be one that I thought about collecting the set on, but I don't know. I'm not really a set collecting type person, but I always want to do it, and then it's like I think about buying the guys I don't really want, and I'm just like, it's hard for me to do that. But here's a Kevin Durant. This is just the base green mosaic. Pretty low end card here. Definitely one I wouldn't probably send in on the new price hike. Nice looking card. I'm trying to get some PSA stuff with him in the Brooklyn jersey. And here is the 1920. This is the playoff ticket contenders. I really like these cards. All the ones I've sent in, I've gotten 9s on, so I feel like PSA, whatever reason, does not give out 10s on these. There's always something wrong, and I get it. It's kind of the foil look on paper. There's a lot of more chance for like a scratch or something there. So this will probably get a 9, but like I said, I'm just trying to get more PSA stuff with Kevin Durant in the Nets. Here we have a Steph Curry. This is the semifinal ticket. Now these are at a 149. I like how they do the cool, crazy kind of explosion type deal thing here. It looks really nice. We'll see what we get on that. Here's a Kawhi Leonard. This card is like, I can just already look at it and tell it's getting a 9. I can see at the top, it's a little thin up there, but not a good card you want a 9 on either. You can probably buy these raw for like $5. Where they were a little bit higher through 2020, the summer of 2020, they were probably $20 or something, I think. We haven't really seen what we expected from that team. Definitely not in the playoffs from that super team. This is a guaranteed 9 Panini Prism LeBron James. Great shine on this card. I can just tell where I always look first is that top, super thin up there. These are okay in a 9. Like I said, through 2019, I was buying these raw. Anytime I can find them for like $20 or under, I was just putting all my money into that. And so I had a ton of copies of these. I think I've sent them all in at this point. I've gotten many 10s and a lot of 9s as well. They do sell well. Here is the last card here. This is a Trae Young Reactive Orange Panini Mosaic. This was a card that I think I went to go sell it raw. Didn't like what it was selling for. And so I was like, well, I'm going to try to get it graded and get a little bit more value out of that. So we'll see what happens. If it comes back a 9, that'll be disappointing. I do think it has a pretty strong chance for a 10. So that's it, guys. I do appreciate you watching this PSA send-off reveal. Like I said in the last video, hopefully these can get back in the 6 to 8 months range. I'm okay with that. But overall, I'm happy to get these in before the price hike. Please check out the subscriber giveaway, which is still active. We're doing a 500 subscriber, 750, and 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So, stay tuned for that. Please hit that like button and subscribe button. It does help out. Check out my eBay store. Got a lot of cards there as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.